Why is De'Aaron Fox available for trade?
Well, this to me is less complicated.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, De'Aaron Fox has a year and a half left on his contract. And all he's said, all his people have telegraphed, is that he's not going to sign an extension this summer. And if you want to come up with a comparison, it's kind of a page that's being taken out of the Anthony Davis playbook. When Anthony Davis was in New Orleans leading up to the trade deadline, I think in 2019, his representatives, made it clear that he wasn't going to sign an extension with the Pelicans. Well within his right. You don't have to sign an extension anywhere. But that decision has the same weight as a trade demand. Because if you're not going to sign an extension, a team would be crazy to hold on to this asset that could bring back a bunch of pieces in return. So De'Aaron Fox has made that clear to Sacramento. And I think this is just about De'Aaron Fox looking at the next 5 years of his career and saying, you know what? I don't think we're going to win. Like, we had a brief window there, it seemed like 2 years ago. We were 48 wins. We were third in the Western Conference. It looked like we were a team on the rise. Since then, it's kind of all come undone at the seams. Mike Brown is gone. The signing of DeMar DeRozan didn't really work. I think De'Aaron Fox is saying, look, if I have a chance to push my way to, say, San Antonio and be Victor Wembanyama's wingman for the next 10 years, that sounds pretty good to me. Houston, Fox is from the Houston area. If they get into the mix, I can play point guard alongside Ahmed Thompson and Jalen Green and Alperen Sengun, all the young players they have. I don't really have much of a problem with De'Aaron Fox doing what he did. Like, you're not required to stay with one team in one city for the rest of his career. He's playing pretty good basketball. Like, he's not giving up on this team. It's disappointing for Sacramento, but it's well within De'Aaron Fox's rights to say, I'm not going to sign an extension with you guys.
How is Pop? I haven't heard. I mean, I know he
they play that real close to the vest.
I know. Yeah. He just had his 76th birthday. So any idea?
Not. There's been no indication of if or when he's going to come back. I mean, And look, I've talked to people that are usually really close to the Spurs organization, and they're not getting a whiff of exactly kind of what's going on there. I think, and this is just what people around the league maybe would like to see.
Yes.
Like, they'd love to see Pop find a way to come back, if he's healthy, before the end of the year, get some more games under his belt, finish the right way, finish his coaching career the right way, and then hand the reins off to, whether it's their current coach or somebody else, the next generation of coaching the team, and still maintain a role within the Spurs. He's still running things, organizationally. That's what a lot of people I've talked to would like to see happen.
So, man, not to just obviously speculate, but the sense that he's going to be the guy to be Wembanyama's Sherpa and coach for the first several years of his stellar career is like, what, a pipe dream at this point?
Yeah, I mean, look, it was always a little pie in the sky to think he was going to be there for all the formative years, given his age and kind of where he's at in his life. Look, he's if this is the last of Gregg Popovich, I think he's done the job. Like, he guided Wembanyama through that first year with the team. There's some ups and downs. Took him on early in this season. Mm-hmm. I wrote about Wembanyama before the start of the season, and some of the decisions that Pop helped to make or facilitate, like working with a Jamal Crawford and some of the things he did in the offseason, have helped Wembanyama continue to grow his game. So, look, his legacy was secure long before Wembanyama arrived in San Antonio, but he's certainly done a lot to help develop him up until this point.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.